Here comes the smoke. JKS just waiting, biding his time, and swings into the fight. Sees a couple of Cloud9 players now running towards him.
He's alone. He's got no help with them, so this is a really interesting situation. They've just kind of an initial glance to kind of keep them at bay as long as possible, but there was a matter of time before JKS got ran over.
Well, Hobbit, and immediately taken out by Hunter. Not a problem for Hunter's USP, as we still stand at a 4v4, and Hooksy in middle. He knows Shiro's here, he can smell him. He knows he's always in these pesky positions, but dealing with him is a whole thing altogether.
They've got to go get that kid as well. They actually have to go kind of chase that down. Wow. Oh my lord, what shooting from M0NESY and Shiro. M0NESY's the only one left, he's taken down.
G2 just holding, M0NESY coming around the corner, and Hooksy's 5-7. Gets a pick, the Deagle wasn't good enough to bring down Buster, but there's 9 seconds and 2 players still to cut through. And Buster's doing exactly that. He's found a couple, and now comes the bomb plant and swinging out. JKS can't deny the bomb plant itself. So it's on Shiro to try and clutch it. He's done damage onto Nico.
This is a great call. On the back of it, Hunter goes down immediately. And now M0NESY, where does he take the team? A or B? He's got to pick now. And they're starting to wrap around towards the B-bomb site.
Oh, it's JKS. And he is so good when put in these anchor positions when he has to defend alone. He's got himself one. Throws the smoke down to just stay alive. And this is causing so many problems right now. Hobbit in the meantime is taking his teammates out, but JKS is so reliable. Plays it to perfection. Buster finally gets rid of him with just enough time to put the bomb down. M0NESY now arriving to the party. A missed shot, but it's Nico that helps him out. Buster takes the bullets through the smoke, and there isn't a duo you would rather have in that position.
No, it drops a deployed smoke. Maybe confuses Cloud9 with the new position, but he's blinded up and taken down.
The utility's so good from Cloud9, they just put JKS in an impossible position. And here they go, Buster right through the smoke. This is perfect for Cloud9. They flipped this one back. The B-bomb side's wide open, and they aren't going too far. They're not straying into the path of Nico, and they will actually see him because of the wide-eye peek. And this is looking great for Cloud9. They've shut this one down. And G2, they're always active, and here's the kind of CT moves we're used to seeing. JKS getting aggressive, but Axel's smart. He keeps his head tucked down behind the box, and once again, it's given back.
That's a ratty position.
It is.
That is such a ratty position. 20 seconds, and G2 with that aggressive push from Nico don't have information of what's coming, so the defense is split. And it's all on Hooksy, but there's no real time to clear this position out. As long as he doesn't make a mistake, but he does. Peaks way too early. And now there's time for a bomb plant, and Hunter and M0NESY have a decision to make.
Well, the nade goes down, so does the bomb. And unfortunately, Hunter locked out. It's M0NESY coming back in, and this isn't the start that G2 were hoping for. And M0NESY may have the right read on one player's position, but with the lack of anything to play with at this point, you'd have to offer up quite a few kills quickly here to M0NESY. He's got the first on Hobbit.
No kit though, so I mean, he'd have to pick up the pace if he really wants to go for this.
Running in, AK-47 to another one. There is a kit down on the top of the stairs. M0NESY sprinting. Fantastic movement, but luckily Axel has the no-scope at the Pro League.
I think he bought the wrong gun.
Let's see.
And they didn't want to waste the money, but he might get rewarded for it anyways. That's M0NESY to go down.
They're like, what is happening? Why has Hobbit got the open mid? I'll figure this one out, G2. Maybe this is the perfect curveball, but M0NESY's lost the ramp fight. He's been so good at getting that going. This time it's Axel pressuring up towards B. This has been the response many times, and JKS cannot handle it.
He's not just pressuring, but it's a different timing of when he challenges, right?
Wow.
Hooksy's going to have to move forward. They know his position. Awkward jump. Hobbit's got another one with the second op on the T side. And there's the aggression from Shiro. Pulls out the pistol, drops the bomb. Oh! Hunter's brought him right back.
Here we go, Hunter. And unfortunately, he's actually got the perfect timing, but he comes out of the smoke and wins the fight versus Axel. That's a difference for G2.
Yeah, finally a huge opening kill. The grab M0NESY spotted one is going to build on top of it. Third timeout is the charm. And G2 is in a 5-on-3 in round 13. And this time, even, I mean, none of Cloud9's moves have worked. They have no map control anywhere.
Cloud9 coming back. This time, more of a difficult challenge. Sure, you can run the clock down, but 2 players down. This is something we haven't seen them have to do yet.
Shiro's coming in real late with the bomb as well. Could get caught by a flank down ladder, but JKS is alone at the B bomb site. Hooksy with 12 HP is going to hustle over. But JKS has got to hold on a little bit longer. 35 seconds on the clock.
If he buys enough time, eventually Hunter could come in too. And JKS, you bank on him at least getting 1 kill from this spot.
No utility on these defenders.
And here comes Hunter. JKS swings. Good first kill. Goes back in, gets the second. That's it. That's the job done. Pack it up. Here goes Hunter. Finally gets his reward.
Oh, here's a peek. Flash setup.
Here's the flash coming in. Oh, Nafany knows to tuck his head down. NiKo hasn't seen him. Now the Molotov comes in. NiKo forced into the fight, and that's perfect. Another little rack corner found by Cloud9.
Yeah, that's actually so sick for no. They knew exactly where the flash came from as well. Exile smacks him down, and that's usually the B stairs player. That position is vacated from anyone from Cloud9. If G2 want to risk it, you might just want to try and pull JKS over immediately.
Well, he's going down the stairs at B in the time being, but I don't think it even matters. All the kills are Cloud9, and that hope and dream that G2 would be able to pull off 5 in this first half, well, it's out the window.
That's a good round from Cloud9 as well, considering that's a nice killer instinct to see out of Cloud9. You can see Shiro just holding on to the bomb. He's like, let's go hunt that last weapon down. I'm going to let you guys move across the map a little bit longer. 40 seconds to wait for it. JKS going to try and hold on to this weapon a long time at T-spawn.
Sounds like a game of proper but immediately gets spotted. Here comes Shiro. And he catches NiKo on his own. He's broken in.
That timing is so harsh for NiKo. Now Shiro gets another one, peeking into the bomb site. HooXi's here as well, but the defense is getting torn up.
Here we go. Shiro having a round. Nafany's turn to move forward, and he'll cut through the in-game leader on the other side. Takes him down easily, in fact. Now M0NESY and JKS at 2 versus 4 left in this half. You've just got to go for it. Unlikely as it may be, they'll throw everything they've got at it, but Shiro with another kill. Just JKS left. He'll come through the elevator smoke, but Axel has the perfect angle, and Shiro is the man to get it done. Team coming in behind his opponent. NiKo trying to slip the net. He's going to go forward and immediately get taken out by Axel. And here comes HooXi running into the site. It's actually Hunter that's managed to pick that up, but remember the flank. It's all about this Hobbit play. Coming through the backside, the bomb is going down in a safe spot, and Hobbit is trying to rattle these bullets into Hunter, but has to come away with a kill. Finally, we're getting something here, Jason.
Oh, this flank is kind of not worked nearly as well, but no one, oh, they're on the other side of the box. This is relatively doable. They're going to have to peek. Great shot from JKS. Doubled up, and now it's over. G2 take the pistol.
In the meantime, is pressuring towards B, just that standard Molotov in behind the wood, but as soon as I say it, Shiro catches M0NESY right at the beginning of the round. It looks like a wall bang straight through the wood there, and NiKo's picked it up. We know NiKo loves to get the AWP in his hands when he can. Not often allowed to do it.
Why would you with M0NESY? Oh, he just missed the timing. He might have had it, and Shiro's too quick.
Well, that's usually what happens. NiKo no longer with the AWP. That was his moment. That was his chance. But Shiro is on one.
I'm assuming he spotted M0NESY through the little gap in that scaffolding from that angle.
Oh
my lord! What?
Shiro has got another one. A ramp is closed, just straight up closed.
I got no idea where that one came from.
I don't even know. He's just shooting people through the walls.
All right, JKS. It's up to you. Create something out of nothing.
Jeez. Shiro with 3. He might even get 4 here. I don't really want to go into the A side if I'm Hunter. Hobbit's over here with a rifle up on top of the boost.
I mean, I think if you're G2, I almost felt like it makes sense they want to go for some fights and try and find some kills, right? This is the first gun round from Cloud9, so any kind of The
flashes just keep coming from JKS, and here they go, moving forward. They've emptied his utility belt, and Shiro's come over on the rotation, but it's the rifles that get the first kill. Shiro lights up on towards HooXi yet again, back-to-back rounds. M0NESY needs to find a little bit of a gap, but it's heating up, and he misses the shot on the retreat. Axel's rifle, lights rip, and JKS can't get anything in mid. JKS is just getting absolutely destroyed by utility right now, and here goes Shiro to finish him off. I love when Shiro just takes aggressive fights and even gets back for a second. You love to see that. Well, if you're a Cloud9 fan, not so much of your G2, and they're making a last-ditch effort to try and run into this A side, and the rifles are coming through. Shiro's just everywhere.
And now, I mean, it's just Shiro with the AWP in these gun rounds. Like, what are you supposed to do? Every time you head in his direction, it's an automatic kill for Shiro, sometimes even 2.
Well, Shiro 27 and 10.
Yeah.
Might get another one to close this map. Hunter goes down, and it is Cloud9 that come into this matchup and stun. Shiro's performances leave us jaw-dropped. Not with the full sets of Kevlar. Bit more utility in the mix this time, and Shiro! Okay, 3 kills as he lines up the top mid play.
My man, I love the dualies.
Yeah.
I love a good dually multi-kill.
HLTV was right. G2 done.
Shiro single-handedly ended their era.
Shiro too good. Like, what do you even do? What do you even do against that man?
He's on the 2.0 ready. path right now. We'll see if he can keep it up. Axel on top of the sandbags. Here comes HooXi. Doesn't want to go around the corner.
No, why would you? Dualies, he's got low HP. I mean, look, there's nothing G2 can do in this round. It's 1 versus 5 for NiKo with that P250.
And he gets away with it. NiKo, the first player to fall. Let's see if HooXi can do anything about it, but Nafany stays up. He stays in that position, gets himself 2 out of it, and Nafany manages to get 3, squeezes it out, and here goes M0NESY, finally starting to strike on this B site.
I'll tell you what, that's a pretty cool little protocol. Jump on top of the box, everyone gets away. You could even see Nafany steps forward so he can bait for Hobbit. It doesn't work, but it's a cool idea.
A couple of cool moves there, and here goes M0NESY again. Okay, M0NESY has single-handedly pulled this one right back for G2. And he might just get another one. Shiro walking into M0NESY, finally put in the ground. And Axel now has the chance to win the clutch. It's just JKS, and he doesn't know where he is. Axel's starting to clear all these common positions. JKS is not the kind of player to make a mistake here. He'll sit back until the fight comes to him, and the time is ticking. Axel now goes to the bomb, taps to try and pull out the new box peak, but it's not going to be. JKS.
No, he's here, and now he's in this weird gap, and Hunter will learn about it the hard way. Knocked out of the round, a little picked up, but HooXi, our savior. Oh!
Savior denied.
Not saving anything today. NiKo also dead, so
no.
this has taken a bit of a wild turn, hasn't it?
5 USPs to this position.
They're going for it. Surely Exile challenges against something. M0NESY's stepping forward, but I think maybe it looks like they're content actually with the weapons.
Oh, macroeconomic strike again. Oh, M0NESY finds Axel in mid, and Shiro, he is nowhere near the action here. He goes down banana. He might even just lose the AK.
Doesn't want to give away his position by going for information, so they have no idea that G2's not here. They're just figuring it out now.
Well, nice peek from Axel. Literally the perfect timing to catch JKS before he went into the library. But now he's caught in limbo. He doesn't know where the rest of the pack are coming from. And M0NESY is quick to a headshot. Now they push forward, sprinkling bullets towards the library. And now the bomb will go down. A 2 versus 3 still, Harry. But it is looking good, at least for a moment here for G2.
Yeah, Cloud9, they're going to wait for all 3 to be here. They're grouping. They've dropped in this moto smoke, but look at it. They're trying to be a little bit deceptive here. They've lobbed that smoke in, but the bulk of these guys are moving up through the short side.
1 kid on Buster, and it's going to be alone in the retake.
It's coming over from the moto side, right? So you really need these guys over at short to get in. M0NESY wins that first fight. Away with a smoke spam. The nades rain in. He's brought down low. And there's Shiro with a smoke shot to find him. Beautiful round from Shiro. It's so close. Buster's just gotten here, and I think he's got it. That's 3 on the board for Cloud9, baby.
So well done from Cloud9. NiKo again not enjoying the Molotovs. They're coming through this. Exile already out of ammunition due to the spam. Good trade from Hunter.
Smokes are down. Hobbit swings out long, spots out NiKo, who's having a really tough day at the office. Hunter goes in, and he'll fall to Hobbit too. Not really looking too well right now for G2. This buy didn't have a lot of confidence behind it to begin with, but nothing going their way. Even M0NESY with a rifle, not amounting to much. It's just JKS now with a Tech 9.
There's going to be a Molotov.
You can't wait behind that. You just got to go send it through with a flash, but there's still 2 players here. Nafany gets checked. Shiro still at least gets 1. And when Shiro's around this bomb site, magic can happen. Another smoke kill for Shiro. And over the top of the coffins, Hunter just gets a little unlucky because Shiro tucked behind the corner, and his teammates are now starting to arrive. Hobbit comes up banana. M0NESY has no way of dealing with that. And JKS, he has to do something here. He can't afford to fall. He's got himself 1, but cannot fight Hobbit. It's all on Hunter. Playing from the coffins, but I feel like he'll find himself in 1 very soon. And it's Shiro with just so much discipline. He just comes around the corner, closes it out.
Yeah, I think Hunter was waiting for that peak that whole time, and Shiro just not giving it to him. I think
they're just being pretty tentative as JKS explores options outside of Boiler. They now start to move towards long. They might wrap this site and push Hobbit from 2 sides. And he's starting to get worried about this. That smoke's missed. And so he's just going to stay up here on top of the balcony, not dropping. And G2 eventually will push him from 2 sides, putting pressure on him, and they'll just immediately headshot him. Busters come back in the rotation, but M0NESY's covered off the library. And Shiro, he's back here. He's still in the party.
That's a bomb. That's the bomb. He's got a chance. Oh, the tag! But it's on. It's a 1v2. Shiro's going for it, baby.
Just no time to get the bomb down. Shiro could have won it moments ago, but maybe there's still a chance for him to do it here.
A lot of nades, a lot of utility for Cloud9 to pull off this retake. They've got smoke, 2 Molotovs, and a couple of flashbangs.
And in the dead of night, you can rely on Axel and Shiro to pull your way back into these retakes, but Nico gets blinded. There's Axel's first kill. M0NESY, remember, is so low on health, and he's been cleared out. Axel with a second, just JKS. The defuse currently happening, and they won't be able to get it done. It's Cloud9 getting into the site again.
They all seem to be really getting on. Like, you know, like when the vibe just feels good in a team? And I feel like that was like a good sign of things to come. Now, Shiro, he's making these good vibes even greater.
He's even ready for the angle.
God, he's so ready for you. He's so ready for you, man. Nico, you're living on borrowed time. Oh, no, he's going to nail it. Shiro's out of the round, and we're into this 4-on-4. M0NESY with the backstab. Might have a leash on this beast, but JKS and Nico battle through it. It's all left onto Hobbit in the clutch.
They can't let this slip. G2 cannot let this round go the other way. Hobbit coming back in. No kit to speak of, but the first kill is onto Nico. Now the element of surprise is gone. They know exactly where he's coming from, and JKS wraps around the backside. Here comes the pop, running right through. Hobbit's going to be the first player. Testy's going to do so well. Shiro alongside him is just no breaking through this for G2. Finally a kill comes in, but you've got to walk into the rest. And now that rotation has come over, and Shiro has just been unbeatable in these positions. So many kills through the smokes. He's peppered him up, but Hunter's actually got away.
And he did arrive in time for that Molotov. That Molotov was a thing of beauty. I take it back. Shiro could do no wrong in this game. Buster goes down. Exile's got the final kill.
And get this pistol started with the first headshot, and he absolutely will. Such a satisfying sound when Nico gets the tap, but even better when Hobbit's block starts to rattle kills. 2 picked up. He nearly fouls the whole push. Going down, but they go right through. Axel hunts down his prey. Nico gets overrun, and now suddenly Cloud9 have flipped it back to them.
What a perfect timing for the call to go through the smoke. Just as Hobbit is spotting 3 players pushing down into his, they had to. They knew Nico was alone at the B-bomb site.
Oh, I feel bad for JKS as well. It just took him like 3 seconds to find the kit, and it left him further away. So it's actually cost him more time than he's going to save from having it. But 2-on-3 as they move in. They've got to be quick here at picking up these kills. Hunter, falls at the first hurdle, and M0NESY there to close it. Why is Hope so lucky? Axel moving up towards the top of Banana, and he's taking heads off, and just like that, the round is over, so rest assured.
That's the B defense gone, and look at the mini-map. There's a Molotov stockpile that hasn't been used on this defense. There's 2 smokes at the top of Banana as well that were dropped by the CT side as well. So you've taken the players away, you've taken the resources away, and you have all the advantages because only 1 defender here can actually hold this back. Good shot from M0NESY, pulls this into a doable retake.
Yeah, that's a little awkward from Hobbit, man. Going in that early has actually given them a route to even odds. On Inferno especially, numbers alone can just decide whether or not you save. When you look and you see 3-on-4, you're probably already thinking about saving, but now they've been given a reason to believe, a reason to give this one a try. Smoke gets out of Hunter's way, and he's looking for this kill to tip the scales, to bring them back in. Smoke down over towards Banana. That locks out Shiro from having much of a say in how this site retake goes down. And there's the opener found from JKS. M0NESY's tucked in, but he can't buy time. And M0NESY gets his revenge. There is milliseconds left on this defuse.
But bait for the moment. And there's the response, and adds on top. Shiro rips off the shoulder of Nico. It's 12-7. It's a 4-on-3, and surely Cloud9 don't let this advantage slip away. Remember, they started last round in a 5-on-3 situation coming up Banana. This one they want to capitalize on.
At the front of the pack of B is Axel. He's looking for some info. His teammates now joining him. And I feel real bad for Hunter right now.
Again, look at the utility that's been dropped. These kills at top Banana that Cloud9 are getting are so early on in the round that the G2's not able to capitalize on these like stockpiles. There's 2 smokes hitting the deck, and Hunter's got none on his hands.
Yep, this is the problem. He's going to have to hold alone. He's going to get the M0NESY as well. No extra bullets to play with.
This is a save call. This is Hunter saying, if I kill everyone, we win, and if I die, we lose.
Well, here we go. Is Hunter going to kill everyone? We're going to find out right about now. There's the first offered up. Flash goes out. Hunter swings, and unfortunately just 1. M0NESY's come back over.
Tens like swings around the apartment and comes up the short side, and that's what the first guy does. M0NESY bounds over M0NESY, and JKS only holds on with a double. Hunt is traded after the first, and we end up in this 2v2 now. Both the players for Cloud9 are low, but Shiro nails his 1 shot over towards short. It's Nico versus Hobbit.
Hobbit has an AWP.
Oh, okay.
He gets into the site. NiKo finds the gap on the side of the smoke and goes through. It would unfortunately be one of the most Cloud9 things ever right now to get this close and let it all go. JKS at least gets himself one. And look at NiKo, ravenous, running up mid.
Yeah, with that kind of banana control, he's going to pump around that corner. Yeah, it's all shut down. Surely Shiro, he's been so good. Oh, he's got a chance up over the top. Monesi running out of bullets. The one tap isn't there.
Crucial time.
It's got to be an awkward feeling for Exile and Shiro.
Did you see the shadow?
They saw him.
Well, no, he's there, and he goes for the peek into the rifle and loses his life. 20 seconds left.
Cloud9 still have no idea there's 3 people here. When with only 18 seconds, I don't think they have time to get all 3 kills and the plant.
Ooh, JKS in the sight with Hunter. JKS gets one, but Buster and Axel starting to come together, and NiKo even on one, able to get at least one, but it's just HooXi left, and there is no chance in hell for him, so Cloud9.
This all just feels so born out of the success of the B-bomb site early for Cloud9 is that they're just making G2 so nervous about it. Monesi with one, that's Buster to fall, huge kill. Still only 2 defenders here, and a lot of angles you gotta be worried about.
Here they come, into Monesi inside of the site. JKS with a 5-7, he's still alive, but eventually the kills will come in for Cloud9. He get on the plant, Hunter comes through, the bomb will go down, and Hunter gets one right between the eyes. Shiro the surgeon. He's one away from 30.
It's taking his face clean off.
Not the kind of surgeon you would like to employ. HooXi and NiKo, though, coming back in with pistols. Nafny's got his scope right in the right place. His crosshair takes out NiKo. It's just HooXi. And they've conceded map and series point. Smoke they still got to go through. Perhaps Hunter's position up in the CT boost could do something about this, but Nafny's moving forward. Axel with him. They still haven't checked Hunter. The smoke has faded away, but all of his teammates are starting to fade away. Finally, Hunter drops down. It's just one, and Cloud9 are now just 2 kills away from securing this victory.
Again, a couple of times G2's had a good trap setup for what was coming, just not able to spring it properly at all. JK's footsteps going to be heard. That's a freebie for Nafny. Excuse me, that was Buster, but it's not a freebie at all. 2-on-2, and they have to go for it.
Of course they do, but the time is the problem. They're still kind of far away.
No kits.
From playing together with the lack of kits and now lack of Monesi. It's just JKS left. He goes into the site. Just desperately looking for a kill to allow him back into this round, and
give Shiro 30.
Yeah, give him the 30th, and there it is. What a way to close it. Our match of the day ends, and so does G2's map win streak, or series win streak rather, as they come to a close. Cloud9 looking good here to SO Pro League, Jason.
Yeah, this is great. The build up off of EG, we mentioned on the desk, you couldn't really take a whole lot from that win, but this one you're going to take a lot from Cloud9, coming in swinging.